$23,000. They are not stealing. What they are doing is genuine trading online. And these guys, I don't think any of them is up to 28 years old. But they are talking about $23,000 exchange. They send this one to this side, send this one to this side. Now, it is their turn, it is their knowledge, it is their generation. So those old people that were only banking on paper, finance and all of that, money is out of their hand now. Except you are a government personnel working as a permanent secretary or maybe I don't know which office I will go. Because if the regular deputy director in a government institute or you are a director that's after you have served your age 20 years in maybe Ministry of Agri or maybe Ministry of Science and Tech. You have served 20 years before you can become a director. Your salary in one day is what some young guys spend in a day. I don't know if you get that. The salary you earn because how you a professor in Nigeria earn 500,000 approximately monthly. Sister, am I correct? A professor in economics, someone is a professor of economics, spend roughly between 500 to 600,000 on monthly basis. But here's my captain. Captain, what is your turnover? What is your total that comes in a month? Now, let's talk about it now. What is your total? If you want to plus or minus, don't tell us the actual video or anyone else here. What is actually your family and all of that in a month? And this is also national. It's not a problem. It's doing 300. Now, in the next future, the nearest future, she might be able to. She doesn't need to work for 20 years to build a house. I don't know if you get what I'm talking about. You don't need to work that long again for you to do so. It was completely an era of blindness. We did not see. But in this Gen Z, so that when we talk about Gen Z, know where you belong, find out more research about your generation, then learn to act fast based on what is happening in your time. Are we together? Yes, if you don't have most of this information, you can only be calling yourself I'm a Gen Z, I'm a Gen Z, I'm a Gen Z. You don't even know what the Gen Z you are, what it stands for. So Gen Z is first generation. Would I take, would take. With what? Would take. If you hear tech, that is technology. That is the reason why I'm trying to link it up with what this brother have just taught us today. Please don't take it for granted. By last Friday of this month, we are going to be doing our agricultural training. The reason why I'm saying this, don't come alone. In fact, I want to see a situation whereby we can be having two classes. One can be early morning because people have different schedules. One can be in the morning, one can be in the afternoon or in the evening. Because we must learn. This is the era where knowledge has really, really increased. We cannot do anything. You can't do anything in this very era without learning on a daily basis. Are we together?
Yes, sir.
That's why I have to encourage everyone here. Try to learn. And there's one thing I know we are also not doing. We are not accountable to ourselves. Brother, we are not what?
Accountable to ourselves.
Yes, we are not accountable to ourselves. We always expect other people to be accountable to us. But how about you seated here? When last did you do account? When last did you do account? Of yourself, you're doing the things you have been doing, the things you have done. Have you actually sit back and be accountable to yourself before? Are we together?
Yes, sir.
Yes. I know in this era, sacrifice is no longer appealing. That is the reason why the change have refused to come. Sacrifice is no longer what? Appealing to people. That is the basic reason why the change has not what? Come. Now, let me give you this for free for today. No matter what, you see everything you see that is moving around, the vehicles, the houses, the young guys, the Z people, and all of that, mix up with everything. Now, don't think these things are mirage. These things all follow processes. These things all follow what? Processes. They are not mirage. They are not smoke. They didn't just come from nowhere. Everything you see that is moving around today is a system that God Himself put up this system. At the end of the day, by 12 o'clock, you don't see anybody again on the main road. If you see, those are night workers. But God has made that program that once it is 12, Where are you supposed to be? What is it 12?